Y'all, let's talk games. Now let's go back 13 years, man. Let's go back to 2009, guys. Do you guys remember what gaming was like back then? Like, actually, honestly, like, gaming back then was at its peak, bro. We had great games like Call of Duty. Call of Duty was actually good back then. We had Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, World at War, and Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2, not the new one that's coming out. We don't talk about that game. But games back then were so good. Halo 3, Halo Reach hadn't come out yet, but Halo 3 was so good back then, man. And it's like games now, they just don't have that charm. Like, why are games today coming out non-finished? Like games like I'm a big Halo fan. There's gonna be a lot of Halo references. Like games like Halo Infinite just come out. They're not done. They've been in development for 6 years. They're lacking maps. They're lacking content, game modes, DLC. We have Battlefield 2040. We're not going to talk about Battlefield 2042. That game is an absolute mess. The fact that that game just does not work is terrible. But these games, man, it's like the developers don't care anymore. Like back then, it felt like developers cared. It felt like they cared what they were putting out, what their customer was getting. And now it's kind of just like they're in it for the money. And that's saying something because games on this generation of consoles, the Series X, S, and the PS5, they're $70. They used to be 60, now they're 70. But I really think I know what part of the problem is, and I'm coming for you, Fortnite. You caused this.
I told you long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for. Nothing, dog. Get your soul. Just tell 'em ain't letting go.
Now let's head back to 2009, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now I know I said Fortnite caused this, but trust me, just bear with me, it's all going to make sense. Back in 2009, 2010, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty Black Ops, both of those games, guys, those games were literally the height of Call of Duty. Now, that's back when every first person shooter game was trying to be like Call of Duty. That's when every game was adding Call of Duty's kill streaks and Call of Duty's custom classes, the weapons, the skills, all of that stuff. It was all being added into every other first person shooters you can think of. The reason that this is relevant to Fortnite is because Fortnite implemented one key feature that every game, not even shooter games, every game has adopted in some form. And that feature is the Battle Pass. And it's like what made this worse is that I was actually joking at first when I said that I told my friends, I was like, there's no way that every single game has a battle pass. But then I really looked into it, and every single game has a battle pass. Every AAA game that you can think of has a battle pass. Fortnite, creator of the battle pass, has the battle pass. Halo has a battle pass. Destiny has a battle pass. COD has a battle pass. PUBG has a battle pass. Even Clash of Clans has a battle pass. Like every single game has a battle pass. Now, one of the things that you learn early on, like if you, whenever you get to taking economics or you take economics at any point in your life, you learn that competition is good for the consumer. Competition makes these companies want to be better. And there is no competition going on right now because everybody's just copying Fortnite. And that's one of the biggest reasons that I think gaming is stale right now. I think if we really want games to get better, gaming developers need to go back to innovating. This cycle of putting a battle pass in your game, launching an unfinished game, you put a battle pass in your game, and then you update your game over time, that's not working. That's not good for gaming. Games back then, they would launch the game and then you would maybe get an update or one or two updates and that would be it for your game, and you would get some DLC to come along with it later on down the line. But games today, they just don't function like that. It's like games today, they want to launch you a half-baked game and then they want you to wait, and eventually they'll drop an update for it. And sometimes the game is just broken. And these are games that they're charging $70 for. And I mean, granted, because of inflation, like the $70 that you're paying for a game today is worth way less than it was 10 years ago when these games were $60. But still, there needs to be more competition in games. A new game needs to come out that just has a feature that doesn't make developers want to copy their feature because it'll be obvious that they're copying it. But they need to make it in a way that competition will be born, because competition is good for the consumer, guys. Competition will make the games better, it'll make the consumers happier, and it'll make us just want to have a fun game to play. The battle pass, it just makes it so we want to grind their game. We shouldn't want to grind their game to play their game. We should play their game because it'll be fun. That's what, at the end of the day, that's what video games are supposed to be. Video games are supposed to be fun. They're not supposed to feel like a job. And the Battle Pass makes a video game feel like a job. No matter what they do to the Battle Pass, no matter how user friendly they try to make it, at the end of the day, the Battle Pass makes a video game feel like a job. And a video game shouldn't feel like a job. I already work a job. I work 8-10 hours a day. I don't want to come home and play a game and then have that game feel like a job. I want to relax on the game. I want to play the game because it's fun, not because I want to grind 90 tiers to get the one cosmetic that looks good in the game. That's what I think gaming needs, personally. I think game developers need to go back to making good games, not grindy games. Man, if you guys enjoyed the video, please remember to hit a like. Maybe even consider subscribing if you liked what I had to say, or if you somehow managed to listen to everything that I had to say. Please hit a like, please hit the sub. It means more than you know, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss another upload. I will be getting around to uploading some Modern Warfare 2. That's something I plan to upload a lot of when the game comes out. Playing the game right now, as you can see on screen, but you know, hit that like, hit the sub, maybe even comment something. If you didn't like the video, hey, tell me you hated it. I aim to please as many people as I can. I aim to make my videos as best as I can. So if you enjoyed it, you know, let me know. If you didn't, let me know, please. And I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys take care.